Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we are going to discuss Information System and Computers third chapter, Information System Audit Standards. So in this chapter we are going to discuss all about the audit relating to information system. So let's see what is this information system audit. So it is a process. What is audit? In general terms, audit means checking, verifying whatever the data available. So here information system audit standard means, so to do information systems audit, what are the standards? So it is a process to collect and evaluate evidence to determine whether the information system safeguard asset, maintain data integrity, achieve organization goals effectively and consume resources efficiently. So here information system audit standards, it helps in safeguarding the asset. So whether our information system or computer, it is safeguarding the asset here in the sense the information stored in the information system, whether it is maintaining the data integrity. So integrity here means while we are passing information from one system to the another system. So for example, HR system, it is passing information to the finance system. So while we are passing the information between two departments, here in middle, whether that integrity has maintained, the confidentiality has maintained or not, or whether third person is getting that information. So integrity, data integrity should be maintained. Next is achieving the organization goals effectively and consuming the resources efficiently. When we consume the resources efficiently without any wastage, then only we can meet our organization goal. Here simple information system audit standards means these are the standards, or this can be called as a process where we are collecting and evaluating the evidences. What evidences we are evaluating means, here we are evaluating the information system's role in safeguarding the asset, role in maintaining the data integrity, role in achieving the organization goals and consuming the resources effectively. So information system audit standard is nothing but a process where we are collecting and evaluating the evidences relating to information system safeguarding the asset, information system data integrity, information system achieving organization goals and consuming the resources efficiently. So what is the need? Why this IS audit came into existence? First is confidentiality. So confidentiality here means maintaining the secrecy. Right, I told you HR and finance information system, so passing information between two departments, here in between the confidentiality should be there, or so here whatever the information they are passing from one department to the another department, between this department the confidentiality should be there, and here also in between also there should be no leak of the information. So to maintain this secrecy, to maintain this confidentiality, IS audit plays a very important role. So that's why we need to install IS audit standards in our organization. Next is integrity. So integrity here also maintaining that confidentiality, not leaking the information to others. Integrity here also means providing the full and complete information without any gap. The complete and the accurate information should be provided. So HR department should give finance department whatever the information needed that is in complete in nature and that has 100% accuracy. To maintain this accuracy, to maintain this completeness of data, the IS audit also plays a very important role. Next is availability. So availability here means it is related to information being available whenever required by the business process. So whenever we need information, now and then we we need information means on the spot we should have an access to that information. So if we don't get information on time, we would not be able to take that most important decision. So to make available that information system, if we have an IS check or IS audit in our organization, that will help us whenever we want information, we can access to that information, and that too we get a complete information with confidentiality. Next is a reliability. So here reliable means trust, right? We can rely on that person or we can trust that person. We use these words, right? So here degree of consistency or availability of a system to perform its functions under stated conditions. So reliability is a very important audit objective in order to provide assurance. So what is this? This is trust or assurance. So whatever it is performing, whatever the functions we expect from it, whatever the information we are getting, that is trustworthy and we get a kind of assurance from it. Next is compliance with legal and regulatory requirements. So whatever the government rules and regulations are there, to meet those legal and regulatory requirements, we must have an audit in our organization. It is just simply means checking or observing or verifying our information system. So that is called as IS audit. Next is most important topic, ISO 27001. So ISO 27001 is the international standard for information security management system. So this can be asked for 2 marks. What is ISO 27001? So it is the international standard for information security and management system, ISMS, international standard for information security management system. So let's see what is this information security management standard. So it is relating to physical logical protection of data. So what is this relating to? This is also relating to protection of the data or information recorded, processed, shared, transmitted, received in an electronic form. So take an example of this mobile phone only. So now I am recording your class. I'll process this class if there is any addition or the process of uploading the class via YouTube. Then I will share that. It will be transmitted to you. You will receive that information through an electronic form. Now, what is this information security management standard role means? It protects the data physically and logically. It protects my information which is processed, recorded, shared, transmitted and received by someone else during an electronic form. So it is meant for protecting the data which is transferred through an electronic form. So ISMS, it is just a process where the protection of data is done. Whichever the data which is passed through the electronic form, that data will be protected by information security and management standard. So for that, the ISO 27001 is the international standard. So given for that ISMS, if you have an ISMS, good, if you want good ISMS, then ISO 27001 recommended or remark standard can be used for information security management system. Next unit is COBIT. So COBIT, it is expanded for control objectives for information and related technology. Again, it is an audit related thing. So COBIT is stand for control, C for control, B for O for objective, OB for objective and I for information and related technology. So it is an IT governance framework supporting toolset that allows managers to bridge gap between control requirements, technical issues and business risk. So see here, so this is an framework or it is an governance where it is building the gap between control, technical and business risk. So here control requirements here means the persons who are meant to control an organization. So here managers. Any technical issues relating to our information system and business risk. So if we control our organization in a proper and a good manner, the technical issues, if these are managed on timely, updated timely or repaired timely, the business risk can be avoided. If we are not controlling properly, if we are not repairing the technical issues, the business risk can be high internally, and externally also there will be business risk. So this COBIT, it is meant for reducing these things. It is building the gap between the control requirements, whatever the gap is there, they are building it, they are doing the proper controlling requirements, technical issues and business risks with the help of this COBIT, control objectives for information and related technology. By following the principles provided by this COBIT, we can easily bridge the gap between the control requirements, technical issues and business risk of our information system. Last one is HIPAA. So HIPAA, the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. So this is meant for the hospitals. So Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. So it was came into existence in the year 1996. The purpose was to improve the effectiveness of the transactions by standardizing the electronic exchange of administrative and financial data. So the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act, this is for the healthcare sectors and also for the normal sectors, and this was came into existence in the year 1996, and it is also the same function which is of the other standards, that is it is protecting the electronic exchange of administrative and financial data. So whatever the financial and administrative data is there, for the protection of that, it is helping the organization. So the specific objectives, what is the objective of this HIPAA is, the first objective was electronic healthcare transactions. So whatever the electronic healthcare transactions are there, to standardize that, to protect that, this came into existence. Next, to protect the confidential patient information. So patient's information will be there, right, in administrative section. Patient confidential information will be there, like their name, their every detail of it, what disease they have, what is the blood group, what is their for personal information, every data will be recorded in the hospitals. So that much confidential information if hospitals have of the patients, that should be confidential, that should be protected, right? So this HIPAA helps in protecting that information. Next is to integrate and availability of the patient data. So providing full data, that is integrity, and protecting the data of the patient and availability of the data on time. So that was also an objective of the HIPAA. So HIPAA, it is all about the hospitals, the healthcare centers, where the most important information of the patients will be there, to protect that information, to protect the protect the patient's personal information, and to bring a confidentiality, integrity and availability of the data. The HIPAA came into existence. So in this video we discuss some of the standards. So first we discuss the IS-AS, that is IS audit, ISO 27001, ISMS and COBIT and HIPAA. So this was the most important concepts of this chapter. So we completed here in this ITGRC. So in the coming video we are going to discuss IT Act. Thank you for watching.